Evan. Evan, you're next.
I love it. 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 More dancing, guys? All right. Thank you. I'm crashing a little bit. It's 4:30 in the morning, my time right now. But I got my coffee and my water, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys for this one. The session today is Socialize ZING. How do you add more zing to your social campaigns? And I thought the best thing that I could do for you today is help you create the most powerful tweet you've ever written in your life. So in the next 15 minutes in this room, you guys are all, whoever has Twitter, you're all gonna write the most powerful tweet you've ever written in your life. You excited? All right, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You guys have seen this slide. Your stuff right now is boring, right? You're putting people to sleep. You're not even excited about your stuff. You're not proud of it. You wouldn't retweet it if you weren't forced to do it because it was your company stuff. You gotta create something you're proud of. You have to create a movement. You have to create something that will get people excited. They have to believe in what you're doing. You have to make them feel something. And once you do that, then they're gonna be willing to buy your products or services. So I want you all to take out your phones, take out your laptops, log into Twitter. This is an important exercise. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't fall asleep on me, okay? If I do it, I might fall asleep. Don't fall asleep, but close your eyes. And this is really important. What I want you to do right now is think about a problem you had in your past. Think about who you were, the person you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Think about the place that you are in. And I want you to right now go back and imagine you could give the younger you some advice. You're giving yourself advice, the younger you who is facing a problem. And I want you to use this hashtag, MSMWZing. And I want to put it up and I want to see it. For me, I might think about my business when I was making my $300 a month and barely surviving and thinking about quitting. I might tweet something like, don't give up. You're going to make it. Believe. I want you to think about the advice that you would give to yourself, and I want you to put it on the screen right now. This is important, guys. I want you to really think about it and put it on the screen. What do we got here? Take the scholarship. Ahmad. Live life. Enjoy the little things more. Don't apply for a credit card. Be you and never change. Believe in yourself and soldier on. Keep them coming. Good. Bonus points if you guys can include the one word that we came up with this morning. If you could put that in there too as a hashtag. If you have to choose friends or family, you should choose family. Survive the leap of faith. You're just about to find something that you will love to do. These are great. Let go. Like, it's going too fast. I can't even keep up. Let go of the past. Be merry again. Always think twice. Small move, big change. This is great. You are injecting emotion into your tweets, maybe for the first time ever. Do what you want to do. Embrace life. I want to do one more. I'm upset that. Okay, I know we just came from a political discussion. Let's try to avoid politics on this one. I want you to write, I'm upset that, and fill in the blank, same hashtag, MSMWZing. If it were me, I might write something like, I'm upset that people listen to other people's opinions instead of believing in themselves. I wanted to do this with you guys, but I left my phone in the taxi yesterday coming back from KL. Yeah, so I have no phone, but you guys are doing it. I'm upset that. What are you guys upset about? I'm upset that some people are too selfish for their own good. I'm upset that people lack faith in themselves. This is great. What else? I'm upset I have a credit card debt. You guys and your credit cards. I'm upset that people give up on their dreams too quickly. I'm upset that the food is bland. I'm upset that I didn't try harder. Oh, it's already gone. I'm upset that I'm fat. It's good. Listen, you need to inject emotion and passion into everything that you're doing on social media. Okay? I love it. Keep these coming. We set a trending record, I think, last time with our one word, and it's awesome to see these all coming in now. There's not even like a second delay. It's now, 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 now. It's great. So the question becomes, Evan, this is great, so I'm upset that I'm fat. What the heck does that have to do with business? Right? I work at a company. I'm managing a social media campaign. What does this have to do with business? It has everything to do with business. Because until people feel your message, until people get some excitement from it, until you make them feel something, good or bad, they're never going to buy from you. They're never going to want to interact with you. They're going to ignore you. You have to learn to inject passion and emotion into your tweets, and this shouldn't be hard. Just think about who you are and that one word that you stand for. Everything you create should make you feel something. If you're putting out a Facebook post, an Instagram picture, a Twitter post, if it doesn't make you feel something, if it doesn't get your heart beating, don't post it. That's the test. I'm going to maybe offend some people with my next comment. We don't have a lot of speakers here, so that's good. I'm not a big believer in making quantitative decisions, and that applies to social media campaigns. I'm not the guy who's going to look at all the market research and say, here's what people are talking about, so here's what we're going to tweet about. The problem with making quantitative-only decisions is that there's no passion in it. There's no emotion to it. You don't feel excited by it. It's like people who start a business just trying to make money. If you are trying to start a business just trying to make money, you're never going to make it. Money is important. I'm not saying you start a business or in your company now you ignore the quantitative stuff, but it's not the reason to do something. One of my favorite entrepreneurs is Steve Jobs. You guys like Steve Jobs? No? Come on, guys. Steve Jobs? All right, good. Hands up. I love Steve Jobs, okay? Now, Steve Jobs' story. This guy was a multi-millionaire in his early 20s. Multi-millionaire in his early 20s. He had enough money to live the rest of his life in happiness. And yet he worked until the day he died making amazing products for Apple. Why did he do it? It wasn't for the money. And people told him he was crazy. People told him at the beginning of Apple, nobody needs a personal computer. What are you, stupid? Nobody needs a personal computer. When he launched the iPad, when he launched the iPod, people thought he was crazy. People thought this will never sell because there's no data to prove it. There's no quantitative data. Why did he do it? He did it because he felt like this was needed. He did it to do it. That's why he did it. He did it because it was important, because he wanted to change the world. And for Steve Jobs, the number one criteria was never the money. It was never the quantitative stuff. And yet, he built Apple to become the number one most valuable company in the world by market cap. That's the power when you inject your own passion into your business. So I'm not saying completely ignore the quantitative stuff, but you don't make decisions in this context, social media campaigns, only on a quantitative stuff. You have to get excited and feel it in your heart of every single post that you're putting on your social media campaign. And you'll post stuff on there, even ignoring the quantitative stuff because it's the right thing to do. And if you do that, then you'll gain a loyal following. And people can't wait to see your next tweet. And then they're going to buy from you and tell everybody about you. That's my view. We've gone through these slides, okay? Right? You have one word: equality, freedom, heart, innovation, entertain, believe. I wanted to share this one slide. These are from my morning session. And one person wrote, "Nice t-shirt, can I have one too?" I'm working on it. Right now, these are just for me. A line is coming. And that was super inspiring. Now I believe. So the importance of having the one word and then applying it to your social media campaign, it does two things. One, it makes your decision-making process easier. So we had a young woman stand up and say her one word is empathy. Now everything that she writes about is going to be about empathy. If she ends up hiring a graphic designer, it has to be somebody who believes in empathy. It makes the decision-making so much easier. But the other thing it does is it helps people talk about you. If you give people one word to help you spread the message, they're going to remember it and they're going to do it. There was a guy who came up to me after my first session and said, "I'm in the travel agency business." And like, wow, that's a brutal business, right? Everybody's selling the exact same stuff. There's no difference in the product. And he said his one word is experience. He likes to give people an experience. When they go traveling, He wants them to have an experience. Now, this is something I can relate to. I hate going on beachy vacations. You know, I come here, I want to go to the caves, I want to do the RVing, I want to have an experience. And right away, he's now separated himself from every other travel agent. And it's easy for me to talk about him here. It's easy for me to tell my friends about him because he's given me the tool to do it. So when you find your one word, it makes it easier for you to make decisions. It makes it easier for you to plan your social media campaigns. But it also makes it easier for people to spread your message. People are hashtagging believe all over the place. I make it easy for them. And you need to do the same thing with your business. So what do you stand for? We went through that exercise this morning. If you haven't figured that out, it's okay. You guys did a great job finding your one word. I didn't get to it that quickly. It took me a couple weeks before I got to believe. So you guys are rocking it. But if you're not comfortable with your word, take the time and really figure it out. Because it's going to be everything for you in your business. And in my view, that's how you add ZING to your social media campaigns. Now quickly again, on Thursday, for those of you who are coming, I'm going to go through this whole thing in an hour. We have a lot more time. And one last quick announcement about the salsa. It's become this thing now. DJ Selva, is he here? DJ Selva in the house? Way at the back corner. So he has hooked it up that we're going to go to Havana, KL tonight. And I'm going to be DJing for a set. So if you like salsa, or if you just want to have a good time and hear some music, come on out. It starts at 9 o'clock. There's a lesson that goes on. I'm going to be there. Hope to meet you guys. And one last thing for you guys. We, as the speakers, come here. The best part is meeting you. Or like I come here and talk as much as I want, but I love talking to you guys. And I've had some great conversations. Don't be afraid to come up and find me afterwards to talk to me. Don't be afraid to find any of the speakers. Because that's the most rewarding part for us. You have a question, you guys have paid good money to be here, you have a question, want answered, come and talk to us. We love it. You're not imposing on us. And believe.